Alexandre Cabanel's 1847 oil painting, The Fallen Angel, stands as a seminal work of 19th-century French academic art, renowned for its provocative subject matter and emotionally charged romanticism. Created when Cabanel was just 24 years old, the painting depicts Lucifer at the precise moment of his expulsion from heaven. The work is a masterful synthesis of classical form and intense emotion, portraying the fallen angel as a figure of divine, consumed by rage, humiliation, and defiance. Born in 1823, Alexandre Cabanel came from humble beginnings as the son of a carpenter. He began his artistic training at the Montpellier School of Fine Arts under Charles Mattei, curator of the Musée Fabre. In 1840, at the age of 17, Cabanel entered the École des Beaux-Arts, where he studied under leading academic painters. After 2 unsuccessful attempts, Cincinnatus receiving the Ambassadors of Rome and Christ in the Garden of Olives, he won the prestigious Prix de Rome at the age of 22. This award enabled him to continue his training in Italy, where he spent 5 years as a resident of the Villa Medici in Rome. Like all the other residents, he had to send paintings back regularly to testify the progress he was making during his stay in Rome. It was in this context that he painted The Fallen Angel in 1847. Cabanel worked across both history painting and genre scenes, gradually shifting toward more romantic themes. That same year, he married Marie Clémentine Legrand, with whom he had 3 children. Tragically, Legrand and 2 of the children died in 1867. Cabanel remarried in 1869, but his second wife passed away only 4 years later. His career reached new heights with The Birth of Venus, exhibited at the Salon of 1863 and immediately purchased by Napoleon III for his personal collection. The celebrated painting entered the Luxembourg Museum in 1881 and is now housed at the Musée d'Orsay in Paris. The Fallen Angel was Cabanel's second official submission to Paris. Its creation followed the rejection of another of his Roman works, which the Salon jury dismissed as oversized, poorly composed, and too passionate. The experience of this rejection is believed to have influenced the emotional tenor of The Fallen Angel, with some suggesting the painting is a reflection of the artist's own feelings of being misunderstood and cast out by the establishment. The painting's central character is Lucifer, the archangel cast out of heaven for rebelling against God. Cabanel's primary literary inspiration was John Milton's 1667 epic poem, Paradise Lost. While Milton's poem begins with Lucifer already in hell, Cabanel chose to depict the immediate aftermath of his fall, capturing the transition where the angel has just lost everything and gone from being the best creation of God to a rejected archangel banished to hell. Lucifer is often associated with Satan and the devil in religious and popular culture. Before his banishment, he was known as the highest archangel and God's most beautiful creation. His pride and ambition led him to question God's authority, ultimately rebelling against heaven. As punishment, he was cast out of heaven and condemned to hell, where he became the eternal adversary of God and humankind. In literature and art, Lucifer is often depicted as a tragic figure, a being of immense beauty and intellect brought low by his own hubris, symbolizing both defiance and the consequences of pride. The painting's focal point is Lucifer's face. He lies on a rocky surface, partially hidden by his muscular arms and clenched hands, yet his gaze is impossible to ignore, conveying a complex mix of emotions. His reddened eyes burn with rage and hatred, while the way he tries to shield his face hints at humiliation and shame. At the same time, the directness of his stare communicates defiance rather than surrender. A single teardrop, described as a tear of impotence and resentment, adds a tragic depth to his anger. This raw emotional intensity marked a sharp departure from the idealized, restrained scenes preferred by the French Academy. Although some critics deem the work too romantic, it is a clear demonstration of Cabanel's academic mastery. Lucifer is depicted as a nude, handsome young man, with carefully rendered muscles reminiscent of classical Greek sculpture, portraying him more as a tragic mythological hero than a monstrous demon. Cabanel creates a striking contrast in color and composition. The background is bathed in light, with angels celebrating God's glory, while Lucifer occupies a dark foreground. His lighter-toned body reflects his recent fall from heaven, caught between two worlds. Symbolic details enrich the scene. His wings remain pristine white at the top, but darken where they touch the ground, symbolizing his descent, and thorny vines trailing behind his legs underscore the harsh and dramatic reality of his new existence. When submitted to the Paris Salon of 1847, the fallen angel was met with harsh criticism and was ultimately rejected by the jury. The controversy stemmed from several factors. The depiction of Lucifer, often described as the scariest demon of all, was an unusual and bold choice, especially for a young artist still establishing his reputation. Such ambitious themes were typically reserved for established masters. Cabanel's Lucifer defied expectations. Instead of a grotesque monster, he presented a figure of unsettling, almost divine beauty. Critics question this choice, asking how could the devil be so beautiful? However, this vision has religious precedent, such as in the book of Ezekiel, where Satan is described as perfect in beauty. The painting's emotional intensity and vividly expressive style were widely criticized as overly romantic and violated the Salon's strict and conservative standards. Critics argued that the work displayed imprecise draftsmanship and poor execution, claiming that Cabanel's dramatic approach was unsuitable for the refined tastes of the French Academy. Despite these criticisms, the painting showcased his technical mastery, ambitious vision, and willingness to push the boundaries of academic art. Despite his initial rejection, Cabanel eventually restored his reputation within the French Academy, most notably with his 1851 masterpiece Death of Moses, and went on to become one of the leading artists of his time. Cabanel's unique approach lies in its intimate focus on emotion, making the work a striking testament to the ability of academic art to convey profound and unsettling human experiences. Today, the fallen angel is housed in the Musée Fabre in Montpellier, where it continues to captivate visitors with its dramatic intensity and masterful execution. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more art stories. And let us know which masterpiece you'd like us to explore next.